Hi everyone, this is Rachel and I'm here with another process video. Today I am working on a layout I did back during a challenge in July, a Christmas in July challenge, but I didn't want to put up a Christmas layout in July, so I just kind of saved the video and honestly kind of forgot about it, but I did want to get it up so it'll go up in January. So I've got these papers and these are from Teresa Collins Tinsel Co. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It was released last year or the year before. It may have been actually released in 2014. Now, I actually used it for a Christmas project, a little countdown flip calendar for the 25 days before Christmas. So I've got a lot of these 2x5 pieces of paper. I'm not exactly sure on the exact measurement. So I wanted to use a couple of them as a mat, and I'm just trying to pick out a couple that go well together, that go well under my 4x6 photo. So I'm working with 3 photos today. I've got one 4x6, as I mentioned, and then those 2 2x2s. I technically should have a third 2x2 of my housemate, but apparently I forgot to get it from her, and I wasn't going to freak out over it. So I'm just going to work with the 2 I've got and not worry about it. So once I get that, I'm going to go ahead and trim off this branding strip, and I'm going to get all of my photo mat laid down. And these, the ones that are the quatrefoil are actually gold foil, so this line has a mix of silver and gold in it, which I really liked, and so it was fun to work with, although I will mention I find the Teresa Collins just everything to be on the large side, so it's not something I had the same issue with her 9 & Company line, and she doesn't really release a lot anymore, so I'm not going to concern myself with it, but I got that first one set up, and then I managed to run out of ATG, so I had to reinsert that. So sped through this process, and then I put the ATG on the wrong side of the paper. So I managed to rub all of that off, and now I'm looking for my third piece. Like, make sure you don't put it on the wrong side. And I didn't, so yay me. All right. This layout happens to be about, we went to a restaurant before doing an evening Christmas event, and at the restaurant they had this, it was like an inn, and they had a massive Christmas tree right outside, right in one of the ballrooms, and so we took some selfies, and unfortunately the selfie we took of the 3 of us, or the ussy, I guess some of my friends call it, we managed to not manage to get the tree in the picture, or in part of the picture. Because we are big goofballs. Now, as I went to go put this down, I realized I taped it far too low, so I had to pull everything up and move it up a little bit to fit those 2 2x2 photos underneath. Now, I've also pulled this chipboard piece that says Joy, and that's in the lower left-hand corner right now, and what I'm going to do is have that kind of the Y part that swoops out, to have that run over the 2 photos, the 2 smaller photos at the bottom of my layout. Now I apologize if you hear the little noise. My dog and my cat have decided to have a little playtime because they only manage to do that when I'm actually doing a voiceover, because they're awesome like that. Now, because this is chipboard, I am going to go ahead and add some extra glue to it, because I know how chipboard already, self-adhesive chipboard doesn't actually self-adhesive or whatever the correct version of that word is. So now I'm going to start working on my title, and I'm going to get through the majority of it on camera, but I think I paused it for something and then forgot to turn it back on, so the end of the title is going to just suddenly appear. So I'm looking through what I got, and I know I want to use multiple thicker fonts, but I'm not quite sure which ones I'm going to have, what I'm going to have letters for. So I start off with this Maggie Holmes, oh sugar, what it's called, Stylist. I believe it's called Stylist. It comes in this gray, and then I believe recently it came out in a cork. And then I'm using the gold tile stickers from the line Tinsel & Company by Teresa Collins, and then I'm going to use these curly Q-y ones that are original thickers, and they are black glitter, and I honestly do not remember what they are called. So I'm just kind of going back and forth. I pull these silver glitter ones from Fitzgerald. They're called Fitzgerald. And now I've also pulled that ampersand to go down and be part of that embellishment cluster down at the bottom. And now we're getting to the part where it's going to end up cut away. So I'm working a lot with this particular part to having to MacGyver the letters to make E's because I'm out of E's. And I think I do a pretty good job. Oh, I did manage to get through the whole thing. I'm sorry. I must have been nutty. So anyways, my entire title is The Perfect Tree for Holiday Selfies. So now I've got these tags, and these came with the Tinsel & Company line. And really all I'm looking for is that little part of the tag to fill in that little space that's left in between the word perfect and the top of my pattern paper mat, but I don't want to waste the rest of that very cute tag, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that to the under the word selfies and use that as a journaling spot. And so let's see, what am I going to do next? I don't remember. So the problem, oh yes, all right, I'm going to use my little pokey tool and put a brad in the center of that tag top. And now I am going through, this is just a little baggie of some of the chipboard pieces and some other odds and ends of Christmas stuff I have. So I'm making that little lower left hand cluster using the ampersand and then that chipboard piece word piece thingy. Piece and piece. I'm using two different words for it. Okay. I'm getting a little silly now. Alright, so I glue down my journaling spot, and I'm just going to tell the story that I told you guys about how we found this perfect holiday tree, and even though the food was okay, it wasn't fabulous, and it wasn't bad, but it was okay. I am going to add another brad down in that lower left-hand corner, and then that larger brad over by the end of the title. And now I'm looking through the stickers that came with this Tinsel & Company line and just seeing what'll work and what I can use. I'm down to just a little bit. As I said, I use this to make a holiday project, so I don't necessarily have a huge amount of the embellishments left. Now I have these gold enamel dots, and those are from the Yuletide collection by Pink Paislee. And I'm just adding those in the left-hand corner and then up at the top. And then here I am putting that hole in for that larger brad on the right-hand side. And then I'm seeing if that sticker will work, and that is a no. So it is time to write up my journaling. And I am almost finished with this. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining me here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome. I absolutely appreciate everyone taking their time out to watch my videos. If you have any questions, please make sure to leave me a comment. I do try to answer any questions you guys have. I know sometimes I rush through something or skip over something, and I just don't want you guys to, think I'm forgetting something. Sometimes it just blows past me and I don't realize. I do add some Heidi Swapp Color Shine in black, which I totally miss. This is one of those things where I'm taping something that I'm voiceovering something I taped a long time ago, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my black color shine broke, and I haven't been able to find it in the stores lately. So in addition to the black, I also add Shimmer's Concrete, which is a silver color, and then I also add my gold Heidi Swapp Color Shine as well. Wow, I couldn't think of the words Heidi Shine. I kept wanting to say Heidi Shine. Alright, that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Once again, I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you're having a fabulous new 2017. Bye!